Hey guys, my name is Hopkins Slangler and I'm a sports therapist, and welcome back to another YouTube video. And before I start, I'd like to say a massive thank you to everyone who subscribed recently. I've nearly reached my goal of 200 subs by the end of the month, so guys, keep sharing this video to anyone who's been feeling pain, who's looking for tips and advice on how to get better. And let's get to the video. So for today's video, I'm going to be tackling hamstring strains. I'm sure a few of you guys have experienced this injury from playing football, basketball, or even athletics. Hamstring strain usually happens when someone changes direction quickly, stops and starts, or it might be due to a muscle imbalance, muscle fatigue, or not correctly warming up. So the hamstrings consist of three muscles: the semitendinosus, the semimembranosus, and the bicep femoris. And all of these three muscles make up the hamstring. Now, whenever you injure a muscle or a ligament, there's always three grades to it. So grade 1 is when there's a slight small tear of the muscle and it usually takes a couple of days to recover. Grade 2 is a much more bigger tear than grade 1 and it'll take many more days to recover from it compared to grade 1. And grade 3 is when there's a complete tear of the muscle or ligament, which will then need you to potentially get surgery depending on where it's at and what the doctor advises. I'm going to be showing you guys 7 exercises and stretches you guys can perform to help you heal your hamstring strain so you're able to get back to walking and playing your sports. So a quick precaution before we get to the exercise: if you experience the hamstring strain recently and there's still some swelling, you're not able to extend your leg correctly or bring it back, you need to get some ice on it. So make sure to get some good quality ice. Don't get no corn, don't get no peas, get some ice cubes and put it in the bag. Place it to whichever part is swollen at your hamstring. So for example, near the knee, near the back of your knee here. That's a place where usually a lot of people injure with the hamstring. And get yourself like a t-shirt or something, or a towel or something, so that allows you to wrap it around and compress it. Put it here and just drop your leg down to as far as you can so it's able to relieve the swelling. So hold it for 10 minutes and then take it off for 30 to 40 minutes and then place the ice back on again. Also, if the ice is too cold, make sure to wrap it around a cloth so that it's less cold and it's a lot more manageable to use. Another precaution you might need to take is getting the full range of movement back into your knee. So for example, if you experience a hamstring strain, you might not necessarily be able to fully extend your knee like this, or potentially bring it back all the way here. So the exercise is called the isometric quadricep contraction. So all you need to do is just contract your quads, so you're forcing your leg downwards so you're able to get that full range of movement back in your knee. Hold it for 10 seconds and stop, and just do it 4 more times. So these are the 2 precautions that you guys need to take so that you're able to get the full range of movement, get rid of sweating, so you're ready to take on these exercises. So the first exercise I'm going to show you guys is foam rolling on the quadriceps and the hamstrings. Now the benefits of foam rolling, as I stated in previous videos, is that it's going to help increase the length of the muscle, relieve that tension and decrease a bit of pain. But also in terms of the fact that if we're foam rolling our quadriceps, it's going to allow us to engage our glutes a lot more, which is going to allow us to put on less pressure on our hamstrings whenever we're walking, running or playing sports. And that's one of the benefits we need. We need all the muscles around the hamstrings to support the hamstrings so it's less likely to re-injure it. So same as usual, place the hamstring on the muscle belly, so for example the quadriceps right here, and just start running back and forth the whole length of the muscle. And when you find a tight spot, like I found right here, I want you to stick to it, rocking it left and right, applying a bit more pressure until the pain eases a bit. So pain started to ease now, and continue rolling. And also with the quadriceps, there's 3 main bits to it, so make sure to work on the inside as well. And also the lateral aspect. I'll work on the lateral aspect of my other leg so you guys can see it. For the hamstrings, place your hamstring here and bring your other leg here so you can get the whole amount of pressure. And just roll on it. And same principle. When you find a tight spot, right here, rock on it left or right. And continue foam rolling. And remember, there's 3 sections to the hamstring: semimembranosus, semitendinosus, and bicep femoris. So you'll need to slightly change the direction of the hamstring. So change your leg so you're able to target the different muscle fibers. So I suggest you don't foam roll for too long. So I suggest you might just need to follow more 2.5 minutes on each muscle. So for example, the hamstrings, the quads, and then just do another side. Next, I'm going to be showing you guys a stretch you can do for your hip flexors. So again, for your quadriceps right here. And this kind of relates back to what I said in the previous one with the foam roller. So place your leg right here on the wall. And then you'll bring your body upright. And you'll feel a stretch coming down right here in your hip flexors. So hold it for like 25 to 30 seconds. And then after you do that, just switch legs and do it 4 times. And again, the benefit is that we're relieving the tightness around here, so it's allowing us to use our glutes and protecting the muscles around our whole hamstrings. This next exercise is called hip extensions. Now, the function of the hamstring is to flex the knee and also extend the hip. So I'll show you guys the movement of hip extension. And it goes like this, follows just raise the leg up like this, and then bring it back down. That is hip extension. So for this exercise, I want you to raise your leg up, hold it for 2 seconds up here, bring it back down slowly, then shoot back up, and bring it back down. And also, while you perform this exercise, make sure to engage your core, so tighten up the core, so it makes it a lot easier, and you're also engaging your abs here, so you're able to work on them. I suggest you do this exercise for 12 reps, 4 sets. Make sure to work on both legs as well. And to make it harder, what you can do is raise the leg up a bit higher as well, and also hold it for longer too. So the next exercise I'm going to show you guys is the glute bridge. And I'm not showing you guys this exercise many times, but this one's going to be slightly different. So usually I've shown you guys the normal glute bridge where you're ground like this, then you engage your glutes and then bring it up and then come back down. However, this time, this variation, you're going to need to dorsiflex your ankles, shoot up, and when you get to the top here, I want you to contract your glutes, but also try and bring your ankles towards your glutes, so you're able to contract your hamstrings, and you come back down slowly, and shoot back up again, and same principle. So when you get to the top here, hold it for like 2 to 3 seconds, come back down, shoot back up again. So I recommend you do 4 sets and 12 reps of this exercise. This next exercise is called the donkey hydrants, and this will focus on your glutes. So get on all fours and then raise up the leg you're on target, kick out, then kick outwards here, like that. Make sure to keep it a slow controlled pace. I recommend you do 4 sets and then 15 reps on both legs. So for this next exercise, it's called hamstring curls, and you might need to get a partner for this. So I got my brother, so whoever's at home to help you, ask them to help you so you can get through it. And what you're going to need to do is get the leg up here and ask the person to bring their heel to their bum and just apply a bit of resistance. Do you feel attention? Yeah. Then stop, then bring it back down. Come back up again. Just apply a bit of resistance, not too much. They're gonna feel it quite a lot. Because if you think about it, stop right there. If you think about it, majority of the time when people are working on their legs, not a lot of people are isolating their hamstrings. So this is a good exercise to really focus on them. So I recommend you do 4 sets and 12 reps of this exercise. So the next exercise I'm gonna show you guys are Nordic hamstring curls. And the benefit of this exercise is that it's an eccentric exercise, which allows the hamstrings to lengthen as it contracts. And with this, it's going to allow the hamstring to withstand much more force, so it's less likely to get pulled and get re-injured. And also with this exercise, make sure to perform it at a later stage when you're feeling confident on your hamstring, so that there's enough strength and range of movement. So you're going to need a partner for this exercise to hold down your ankles. And then what you need to do is just start to go forward a bit and hold it as much as possible. And when you lose control, push back up, go to the ground, push back up, and repeat the process. Make sure to contract your hamstrings to control yourself. I suggest you do 4 sets and 8 reps of this exercise so you're really able to get the benefits of this. And that is how you treat a hamstring strain. Now guys, make sure to follow the order of these exercises because they progressively get harder, especially the Nordic hamstring curl. That's an exercise you do at the late stage, because if you do it at the early stage, you are potentially risking yourself to re-injuring yourself. I'd also like to say a massive thank you for making this fun video. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video to anyone who's experienced a hamstring strain, who's currently rehabbing through it, or share my page to anyone who's currently having any injuries and some of my videos might be able to help them. Please comment below the injuries you guys want me to cover next, and also comment below if these videos have helped you. Also, to make sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, where I'll give you guys current updates on my life, career, and what I'm doing. Thank you very much and stay safe.